Okay, I call this meeting to order at 11:02. The start was delayed because Jeremy was busy plowing out the parking lot here. Call this meeting to order at, roll call to confirm quorum.
Jim Nickler,
Yo,
Jeremy Festo,
Yes.
Russ Long,
Present.
and Regina Gathering is here.
all right. Okay, we have to approve one last check off our voucher list.
Okay.
So this was added on.
Yeah, I just added that on. So because our meeting was a week early, I had to kind of preemptively think about the bills that haven't come in yet, and I missed this one,
Okay.
and I just thought about it the other day, so.
So we just have to approve that check.
Yeah.
This check.
Okay.
This one's important.
Okay.
Do you want to do this week?
All right, go ahead.
I make a motion to approve check number. Where are we? Oh, 17893 for the amount of $684.15.
And I'll second that. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion carried. Okay,
You can sign that.
I'll sign it right now so I don't forget.
There you go.
Okay. Order of business, open bids for gravel crushing. We have 2 sealed bids here. The first one is from Haas Sons Incorporated from Thorpe, Wisconsin. Okay, it says quantity 11,000. That would be 10,000 yards of road-based gravel and 1,000 yards of sifted sand. Price $9 a yard, total $99,000. Signed by Jake Haas, dated 3/9/2026. Let's hope that. The second bid is from Granberg Brothers Incorporated, Prentice, Wisconsin.
That's just a certificate of liability. That's
Okay, so here's the bid. It says 10,000 yards road-based gravel crushed and stack piled in Loop Road pit at $5.11 per yard. So that part is $51,100. Plus 1,000 yards of screen sand crushed and stack piled in Loop Road pit at $5.11 per yard. So $5,110 for the sand. Total price $56,210.
What does it say at the bottom?
And it says will reclaim north side to 3-to-1 slope as part of that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because I had requested that we reclaim the north side to a 3-to-1 slope and reclaim it, which would take it right up to the lot line. And then the part that they excavate, start from the northeast corner and work south. And then whatever they do, also reclaim to 3-to-1 slope. So that, and then work out to the lot lines.
As long as it's done though.
Yeah.
But if we could take more gravel out of it, they're not gonna reclaim it then.
Well, no, they just reclaim the part where they take gravel out. So the idea being that we work.
As long as it's up to the lot line. But
Yeah,
if it's
right.
not up to the lot line, they're not tucked. They're
Correct.
just gonna leave
Correct.
a bank.
Correct,
Okay.
yeah.
Yep.
So it looks like the Granberg bid at $56,210 total is the low bid,
What did we have for budget?
55,000.
Okay.
So we're pretty good there. So do we need a motion to accept it?
Yes. What are we gonna try to? What are we gonna do for budget standpoint then if we're $1,200 over? Where are we gonna take $1,200 from to pay for this?
General roads,
Do we have you have a copy? There you go. Perfect.
okay. Now, let's see here. General admin, financial admin, general buildings, insurance, fire protection, roads. Okay. Roads. Highway building utilities, equipment repairs, job supplies, sand, salt, gravel.
What do we have in sand, salt, and gravel?
That's 5,000.
Well, I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're not
So-
buying sand, we could,
Road materials, 15,000.
You're looking at the wrong line, Jim. You need to be in this one.
I'm sorry, yeah, okay, yeah. So sand, salt, gravel, 55,000. Road materials, 45,000. Road maintenance and construction, 5,000. So it looks to me like we got 45,000 for road materials we ought to be able to tap into.
so what is that? Why did we budget that to start initially for?
Uh,
45,000.
Let's see, in 25, we spent 12,000 in that category.
Where is
Is that because of
Where's
Little
Chips?
Chicago and Cranberry?
no, Chip Seal's got its own line.
Yeah, a blacktop seal coat chip seal. We're budgeting 2.1 million.
Well, that's for Little Chicago, Cranberry.
We're projecting about 2 million for Cranberry and Little Chicago. And the other 100,000 is for some smaller projects.
I would suggest that we just, instead of 10,000 yards, we crush whatever 55,000 is. So you're gonna end up with 200 and that's $1,220 over budget. And if you divide that out by 511 a yard, that's 238.7 yards less. I would just suggest we keep it in budget and crush a little bit less gravel.
Well, should we take it out of the sand or should we take it out of the crushed gravel?
Either way, I mean, the sand is gonna last us longer. We're gonna be in there crushing again. I guess if they're in there crushing again, I don't know how much more setup it is for them to do sand versus gravel.
Apparently, it's not a real big deal.
I thought they could just screen it out instead
Yeah.
of crushing it.
He said something about change screens and they can do it. And he made it sound like there's no big deal, but I did not specifically ask that.
I mean, to me,
Regina, what are we paying for sand salt mix? Like when we bought it,
That's a good question.
or what are we paying for screen
Well-
sand from wherever we've bought it from in the past? Like
Well,
from Northern Lakes, I would assume.
So.
Not necessarily this year, but like in years past when
years
we've bought screen sand. Can you look that up?
I would have to find an invoice for that.
yeah, 'cause that's been a couple years ago.
Has it?
Well, we had 2 mild winters in a row, and so we had a stockpile of sand salt. So,
Have the guys gotten any sand salt this year? I thought they talked about getting it from Lepke's.
Yeah, they were buying it from Lepke's this year.
I haven't had an invoice yet.
well, didn't Neil say something about trading the sand salt mix for salt? I thought that was brought up.
No, that's here nor there. I guess I would suggest that we just keep it under 55,000, crush a little bit less gravel.
Yeah.
Because the sand will be useful longer on. I guess I'll put it that way. And we're going to be ended up crushing at some point again.
Yeah,
Anyway, much sooner than what we're gonna actually need to screen.
yeah, we went through, we've been using probably close to 3,000 yards of gravel a year, but our gravel roads today are in better shape than they were 3 years ago. They have more gravel on them. So this 10,000 yards will probably last at least 4 years.
So we did get this from Highway Department, salt sand. I'm not sure what that is for. That was just last month.
Yeah, it says salt sand, 16 yards at $20 a yard. But that's with the salt already mixed in it.
Right.
And they run, the county, the sand that the county sends out is 10% salt. And the cost of that, when I was talking to Roger Petrick a couple weeks ago, comes to about $29 a yard, their cost. Because the salt, they're paying $136 a ton for salt right now. So are they selling us 10% salt or 5% salt?
I think let's just take a couple hundred yards of gravel out and then we're at our number and
Well, you should see if Granbert's gonna honor that then too.
Should I give them a call?
Yep.
if they don't come in, if it's not 10,000, you mean?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, they've got 56,000, we're telling them we got 55,000 to spend. Are they comfortable with crushing a little less?
Yeah.
Because their bid is higher than what we have, that's,
Well, let's try his home number, see what happens. Norm Randberg,
5 pounds snow.
could well be.
Probably hiding in the house. Be a better place.
Is that what you do?
No, I don't get that option.
Hello, is this Norm? Norm, Jim Mickler here. And we just opened your bid. And guess what? You're the low bid. But you're too high priced, even though you're the low bid. We want to save, we want to try to reduce the total cost by $1,200 to get it under 55,000. So can we do 10,000 yards minus 240 yards of road-based gravel at the same price per yard? Yeah, well, we want to get the total cost down to 55,000 from 56,210. So if we do 10,000 minus 240 yards, that gets us to what, 9,860 yards.
Dollar. No yards. Yeah.
Okay, not a problem, you say. Right, yeah. Yeah. Yes, I see that on the line. We'll reclaim north side to 3-to-1 slope. Right. And that's exactly what we want. And that'll give you a chance to play with your nice new bulldozer. Yeah. But, okay, anyway, so we will accept your bid adjusted to $55,000 for a total of 9,000, whatever it is, $860 of yards of road-based gravel. Yeah, whatever it comes out to. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there was one other bid, and the other bid is from Haas Sons in Thorpe. And they bid $99,000 for the job. Yeah. So,
Let's keep going, Jim.
all right, well, they gotta go because we're in meeting right now. So we will accept your bid. It will accept your bid for a total of $55,000 adjusting the road-based gravel down slightly to make it come out to 55,000 at your $5.11 per yard. Okay, so we'll send an email to confirm. Yeah, real good, yeah, bye. There. Okay, so
I'll make a motion to approve Grammer Brothers gravel crushing bid and sand screening bid adjusted to $55,000 total, with lowering the crushed gravel total yardage.
I'll second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All opposed?
Anthony, where are you?
Did you say aye?
Let's go.
I did say aye.
Yeah, okay. Okay, do we need a question? Do we need a motion to adjourn or can the
Yes.
chair just, okay. Okay, a motion to adjourn is in order.
I'll make a motion to adjourn at 11:18.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried. Meeting is adjourned.